Hello gorgeous people! How is the red cosmic moon year going for you all? Any intense processes of purification coming to the surface yet? For me, December was a living nightmare that wouldn't seem to end when I would wake up. It was one of the biggest challenges I've encountered in my life so far that seemed to shake the very foundation of my being, and I found myself calling upon the archetype of the blue storm a lot for assistance. The blue storm represents the challenge of this year, meaning that this intense process of purification will lead to a powerful inner transformation which might not always be pleasant. The blue storm is the embodiment of the stillness and silence in the eye of the storm, and it teaches us that after every intense storm that comes into our life, there's always a rainbow waiting at the end. And what is a storm anyway? What actually happens when a storm comes into our life? Well, all of the things that are no longer useful for our growth are being swept away so that we can start afresh. Think of the beautiful smell of rain after a storm and how everything is vibrating around us with life. Yeah, during the storm it can seem scary to be in it, but think how beneficial it actually is for nature, for it feeds it, it makes it grow. It's the same for the intense storms in our life, the bad things that happen to us. They're all here to make room for something new to grow. So right now we're in the wave spell of the blue storm from the 12th until the 25th of January, but we're also in the resonant month of the monkey. This is a very powerful month in the very middle point of the year. In the system of the Tzolk'in, with the 13 lunar tones, 7 is considered the central axis of the whole system. In the book The Mayan Factor by Jose Arqueles, he calls this number the magic by which the whole stands together. And if you look at the Tzolk'in with the 20 solar seals on the left and the 13 lunar tones above it, each of the tones we compare together. 1 with 13, 2 with 12, 3 with 11, 4 with 10, 5 with 9, 6 with 8, but 7 stands alone. He represents the spinal column of the whole system. Unmirrored, it mirrors all. He holds the center and reflects total order. In the center, there's no more duality, no more polarity, no more past, no more future. This central mystical column is the resonance which holds the galactic symmetry pattern together. The number 7 represents the mystical alignment of our being. It's the mystical knowledge and the power of being present here and now, the power of absolute awareness incarnated. This is a very powerful month where we can truly open up to the wisdom of the universe. So I find it very beautiful that at the beginning of this month, on the 10th of January, we started off with the last 2 days of the wave spell of the White World Bridger, teaching us how to surrender and let go, making a bridge between the old and the new. And right after that, the blue storm steps in on the 12th of January to seal the process of transformation. Meaning that in order for us to fully transform, we must first accept to die a symbolic death, to let something old within us die so that we can make room for something new. So we're starting off this month with an intense transformational energy to help us clean away the things within our being that are keeping us from being attuned to our environment, to the people around us, and to ourselves. Cleaning away the things that stop us from feeling the magic of the world around us and the magic that is within. This is an enchanting, magical, and mystical month. It's a time when we have the opportunity to communicate more easily with higher dimensions, where we can transmute energies and where we can open up to a new state of presence, becoming more grounded in the here and now. This month ends on the 6th of February, so make sure you take advantage of these times. Remember the inner child in you. Let it reconnect you to the spark of life. Play, create, learn, discover yourself. And on the 21st of January, we have a very important and rare astrological event happening in the form of an eclipse during the Blood Wolf Moon that is occurring on a planetary day, yellow planetary star. Given the fact that this eclipse is happening on the blue storm wave spell, which is the catalyst for change, we can only interpret that this eclipse marks a new transformation into our life, where we can begin manifesting art, harmony, and beauty everywhere around us. Just yesterday, I rediscovered a song called El Lobo y la Luna, the wolf and the moon, which sings about how the wolf is a traveler from distant skies and that he cries out to the moon a cry of self-remembrance of his true origins. The moon is his beacon of self-remembrance, guiding him back to the stars. For me, this just gives so much more meaning to the fact that we have a blood wolf eclipse happening on a yellow planetary star day. It's going to be a time of clearing energies, of self-reflection, and of introspection. For those of you that already went through some sort of a cleaning process earlier this year, this eclipse will only enhance and amplify your cosmic awareness. So that's it for today, really. Just wanted to check in with you all in the middle of this year and wanted to remind you all that no matter how hard the storm is, no matter how horrible and never-ending the storm might be, the best thing we can all really do is simply embrace it. Become the storm. Let it grow you. I know it's hard, trust me, I've been there, and the more you resist, the more it persists. The more you surrender, the more gently the current can take you back to shore. And if you have any questions about the Sacred Galactic Calendar, or if you're interested in decoding your own galactic signature, you know where to find me. Wishing you an introspective day in Lak'Ech.